2, 1. Hey guys, it's your boy Cino. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope you have a great time. What today we're going to be talking about is Black Ops 3. Today we have Crispy Chris, which is in my sight right now, and then we also have YoungJust. Alright guys, so what are y'all excited about in Black Ops 3? Starting off with Crispy.
Well, I'm most excited because it's the continuation of the Black Ops series, which has been so amazing. I absolutely love the Black Ops series. And what I like about this is that it's the augmented reality. Well, not sort of that, but in the human where you have robot hands, and the whole entire robot warfare is what I quite like, where technology is so advanced that it fights back. And that sounds a pretty cool storyline.
So, what's your thoughts on that, Young? I mean, on the whole army turning into robots, you know, it's getting to where it's actually, the lines are blurred between humans and technology.
You know, it's kind of funny that you mentioned that, because if you consider this game is actually kind of the beginning of it, you know what I'm saying, considering the blending between the exosuits and the humans and the response between the two and the abilities that they give you. You know, it's speaking of that and the robot thing, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that. It's going to be interesting to shoot robots instead of shooting other humans.
Oh yeah, man. I'm super excited because during the commercial or the trailer, you actually saw this guy shooting out some kind of bugs and it just decimating this person.
Yes. Like a swarm kill streak.
Cool.
Oh man,
Did y'all see that little punch? You seen that punch though, right? I wonder if that's going to be in multiplayer, where a dude just like flies across the map and punched him. Wonder what that's going to bring.
Well, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but in the trailer, it actually shows him punching once and then kind of like using his gun to hit like a double punch, like boom, boom.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool too, man. I can't wait to see what this game's going to bring, man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Like new mechanics. What do we all think about the new mechanics?
Like, give us an example of a mechanic, Crispy.
Well, basically, Black Ops 3 is going to be confirmed with a new movement system, and we all know about with the Advanced Warfare we've got the Exos, but Black Ops 3 we have something a bit different, where we have thruster packs, and there's a limitation on it, and you also have wall running and clamber. You get to clamber up all different types of sections, and it's just this different movement base, but people are saying that it's not as fast as the exo abilities in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but a toned down version of the movement system.
Well, to be honest with you,
yeah, I've heard.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Young.
You know, I've actually heard Black Ops 3 compared to Titanfall as far as like, you know, the gameplay and stuff goes, and I hope it's not. Because Titanfall wasn't really one of my favorites, but I did enjoy some of the things of it. So who knows? Hopefully it's not gonna be. You know what I mean? Hopefully Black Ops will stay as good as it's supposed to be.
And Treyarch said that the addition of the movement was to, listen to this, to replace the ladders. Right. So the only reason they did it was to replace ladders, which seems a bit... But you got to remember, and what a lot of people are arguing about, that it's the same as Advanced Warfare, they had this in development before Advanced Warfare was even announced, before they even knew about Advanced Warfare. So you got to remember that as soon as they finished Black Ops 2, they started straight on Black Ops 3, and that's what they started with the movement system.
And
yeah, that's true.
That is very true, and I'm kind of glad that you brought that up, because now Call of Duty is going on a path, and once they decide on something, they're pretty much stuck with that decision until the 3 years is up. I'm excited that they're sticking with the advanced warfare kind of thing. I know that it's not going to be as fast as Advanced Warfare, but to me, Treyarch has always been mostly about the dark side of war. You know, like really deep
up
into
in your face type
up in your face kind of warfare, like submachine guns in your face, knives to the throat kind of thing. And that's what I liked about Treyarch.
They brought the knife back too, didn't they?
That hasn't been confirmed, I don't think.
Okay. I was wondering because I knew I've heard rumors about it. I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, I know they brought the slide. They brought the slide back in that too, to where you can slide all the way across that thing. And I can't wait to see what that's gonna do. Like you can do it in this, but only way you can do it is if you got an EXO. I mean, you do it without an EXO, you're not gonna go very far.
Oh, not at all.
But what's great apparently that it's going to be sort of any direction you want, rather than in this game, like you boost up and you don't really have much control. You either go forward, left, right, or down. But this, apparently you have more movement direction, so you have the freedom to point wherever you are, and the gun is always up.
You know, the one thing about Advanced Warfare that I found I don't like the most is, like, when you're doing your XL movements, you can only boost dodge in a direction twice while you're in the air, and then it makes you stop no matter what. You should be able to do it as many times as you want. There shouldn't be a restriction as to how many times your exosuit can boost.
This is true, but it also helps out with a lot of people that would just use it consistently, and you know, get across the board way too fast.
Like we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this raises the question. You know, raises the question. I mean, movement abilities. When Sledgehammer said about the movement, you know, you have to have the right balance. Like Titanfall, when they put the movement system, they did it because it's so large maps, and they wanted to get from point A to point B, like in Hardpoint, very quickly. But Black Ops 3, what they wanted wasn't to not have that. They didn't want one person to get from the other map to the other in like 4 seconds. They wanted to actually take their time, cover, look the different routes, and then, you know, proper game on ground gunplay rather than Advanced Warfare. It's all over the place.
This is,
you know, most of the time in this it's in the air.
Yeah, this is true, and a lot of people didn't really acclimate to, you know, being able to jump around and shoot. You know, I pretty much acclimated to it, but it's definitely different, and a lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah, it was definitely weird for me because I was a sniper on Black Ops 2, and I've yet to be able to do anything with that on here. Just because of that jumping around stuff,
So
trying to snipe someone jumping around is quite hard.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't use snipers. Now let's get back on the subject of Black Ops 3 on the something that YoungJust brought up before we actually started talking, and that is being able to shoot people underwater.
Oh man, I can't wait for that. Just to see what it's gonna do. Because even in this, it brought the water into the play, but you can't do anything in it. Now you can. I can't wait to see.
You can only swim.
Yeah, you can swim and swing a knife.
That's it, though. I can't wait to see how much of this play is gonna be up underwater.
I hope there's a lot more, because there's only one map on this game that you can actually use the water to your advantage, and it's only a really small portion of the map.
Yeah, I love it though with the tidal wave. I think these dynamic elements with the maps makes a return, because Advanced Warfare and some DLC you had that avalanche, and
yeah,
tsunami.
Let's
and different things that I hope make a return.
Your mic's going out, Crispy, but I totally agree with you, and I definitely think that that stuff should come back, just because it adds a difficulty level to the game. Like I can think of a time where I was on that avalanche map. I can't think of the name of it, but I was sitting there defending off like 6 or 7 different people, and I wanted to run, but then the avalanche started, so it was either take on the guys or die.
Right?
So it gave me no options to get out. I actually had to fight them.
Yeah, I think map control is something Black Ops 3 should like return. I don't know what, but Black Ops 2 there was like specific parts of the map where you could really control, and really like Advanced Warfare, I feel that it's missing. I mean, there isn't like maps that really show, because in Black Ops 2 you used to even name the different rooms that you could hold and the different positions that it will come through. But in this, because the movement and because the maps aren't very sort of oriented to like domination and hardpoint, I think that Black Ops 3 needs to go back to its hardcore roots.
Yes, I do believe so as well. Advanced Warfare brought something that honestly was refreshing to me, because during Ghost, which we all know is now a ghost town, it was so much camping, so much just sitting around getting kill streaks and stuff like that. I think they should totally get rid of the kill streak aspect and just stick with score streaks.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, man. They need to go back. They need to keep with the Black Ops roots. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to change it up and blend other things into it. If they do, they're going to end up messing it up.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare stuck with Treyarch's idea, and I really liked it. And I really like it. The score streaks, that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Score streaks in Advanced Warfare and Ghost were accused of being lackluster. What do you want to see in Black Ops 3?
You want to go first?
Man, I want to go back. I want to see the stealth chopper again.
Oh, the stealth chopper.
Yo, from Black Ops 2.
Ooh.
Oh, what was the name? Was it just called Stealth Chopper?
Yeah.
I had the name.
Yep, it was a stealth chopper from Black Ops 2. I love that thing.
Well, I tell you what I want to return. I think it was Black Ops 1, or it might be in Black Ops 2 as well. Yeah, it definitely was the RC car. The remote control.
Black Ops 2, the RC.
Yeah, and there was a map or Nuketown, and you can literally, there was like these Easter eggs, but there was this small ramps outside the map which you could drive it. I loved that thing because it was like so humiliating if you got killed by that RC car. And I feel like in the Black Ops 3 trailer you had these little droids, like these ball droids with spikes on them. I think that looks awesome, and that looks really cool, similar to the RC.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. What I saw, I don't know if it was equipment or a score streak or what it was, but in the trailer, or sorry, I keep calling it a trailer, the reveal of, you know, Black Ops 3, they showed this guy pointing at another person's score streak or something and then taking it over. I really hope that they bring that in to multiplayer.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
They had something similar to that on Black Ops 2. It was Black Hat, wasn't it? Black Hat?
Black Hat, I think it was. Yeah, what it is. I know it would allow you to destroy it from a distance. I know that, but I don't know if you could like control it with that.
Yeah. I know I use that all the time on people's equipment and stuff like that. But yeah. That's what I'm excited for, and I really want to see dogs. It has to be there. Even if it's mechanical dogs, it has to be dogs.
Robot dogs.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Confirmed.
I miss them too, yeah. Hell yeah. Most definitely, sir. Most definitely. Some dogs would be awesome.
And just because I was super excited when they brought it out at first, I want to see a different version of the Swarm. You remember that from Black Ops 2? The big things, just
the two biggest Black Ops score streaks.
Heck yeah, they have to bring two huge ones.
I remember that. If anyone had the Swarm, you were basically gone for.
Yep, unless you had Blind Eye, and then you're okay from them, but the dogs still got you no matter what.
Those dogs.
Oh yeah, them dogs are crucial.
I think they'll definitely return. There's a no-brainer that they'll return because they were in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2.
Yeah, people were kind of worried about it though, because they were, you know, they were actually, like, during Advanced Warfare and Ghost, they're lowering the presence of kill streaks and stuff like that. And they were thinking, oh no, they're gonna take our big score streaks away in Treyarch. And I have to disagree with that completely.
In Ghost, you only had one dog. It's a bit like, wow.
Yeah, that was kind of sad. Yeah, the one dog.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
It was like if it died, you felt something towards it.
Yeah, it's like, come on, don't kill my dog,
Your
bro.
emotions.
It was gonna tear your throat out, but don't kill it. But yeah, everybody I know, except for a few, sadly, is excited about zombies. Now, I want you guys' opinions on that.
Want to go YoungJust?
I don't know. I wasn't a really big fan of Black Ops 2 zombies just for the simple fact that I didn't like you could only get hit twice without Jug and it was over with. Because I like to play by myself. I don't like to play with a whole lot of people because there's certain things I like to do and I like to do it when I like to do it. And with other party members, it's a lot harder to do that. When they brought in Advanced Warfare, they brought the zombies into that. The first map was okay. The second map was pretty good because it was a lot bigger and it gave you a chance to use your exosuit.
Yeah.
What I'm wondering is,
outside.
and yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a lot more open. It gave you a chance to actually move like you can. I'm wondering if in Black Ops 3, with them having zombies, if they're going to take the same approach in regards to the movement in that. As far as being able to wall run to get away from zombies, if you're still going to have all of your movement.
That's a good question. That is a really good question.
And hopefully they'll reveal that at E3. I'm not quite sure they will, but if they do, that'll be super exciting. I think they're going to bring the movement in just because they did it in Advanced Warfare. Why wouldn't they do it in Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
I disagree with you there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because to be honest, I don't know if you agree, but the zombies in Advanced Warfare was not needed whatsoever. In fact, I would be so happy if they never even had it. I don't understand. The reason they put zombies in Advanced Warfare, they didn't plan it. They didn't know that they were going to do zombies in Advanced Warfare, and this was a thing. But I think it was the community and that they're big fan of an extra mode, which just seems to be the norm with every single Call of Duty, such as Call of Duty Ghosts. We're having the Extinction, and I think that it just wasn't needed. It is all right, but it doesn't add anything new to me. The exo abilities with it are. It's plain and it's simple, but it doesn't add anything new. And what Treyarch do, they have a story behind it, and it's all about that story. And it's more Easter egg focused, and large maps. And that's what I really like about what Treyarch do. You know, having these amazing large maps, and the Advanced Warfare just seems a bit simple. It's got an amazing cast, I'm not gonna lie. But I do think it just wasn't needed.
I can agree with you there.
I don't think it was needed either.
I knew that they were putting it in there just because the fans were just wanting it. They had waited their year through Infinity Ward stuff just to get to Treyarch.
Yeah.
Treyarch, and then Sledgehammer came along, and then that took the zombies away, and they were like, oh man, we still want zombies. Well, Sledgehammer, the one thing I do like about why they put it back in is because they listened to the fans. They listened to the community and actually did something about it. Not a lot of games will actually go out and make a whole new mode just for fans.
Yeah. Like they didn't plan it at all. Just because the fans wanted it, they delivered. And you know, it's stuff like that. Listening to the community, like you said, it is what it's all about.
I agree.
Stuff like that makes the Call of Duty fan base so strong versus other games, and the reason that they fall off as fast as they do. I mean, you got to think about it, Call of Duty's been going strong for how many years now? You know, and it's because of that reason. They do follow and listen to the fans, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have a successful game. The fans are the ones that make the game. If they weren't for us, they wouldn't have the chance to make it. We paid for it.
Exactly. And a lot of people always accuse Call of Duty and stuff of being a game that is repeat, rinse, repeat, redo, you know, all that good stuff, rinse, repeat.
Call of Duty's not shampoo.
Exactly. It's a game that people just come in, they want to have a good time, they want to come in, have great kill streaks, great fun with friends and stuff like that. And people always want to challenge it and say, oh man, it's the same game over and over and over again. And they're right, it is. And it's a lot of fun. You cannot stop Call of Duty.
Yes. People are still gonna buy it. I mean, this is the problem I have. I think, like, I know of some people who say, oh, it's another reskin. Oh, I'm not buying it. And then they end up buying it. And it's very weird. I just don't like the fact people are saying, oh, it's not going to be good. And they've never, like, played it. They've never had a chance to play it. And they just go from reviews and other people. And never actually get a chance to play it themselves. I mean, Advanced Warfare is fantastic. Even if they completely didn't have multiplayer, I know that would be weird, but even the campaign itself was absolutely fantastic and was worth my money. I was blown away by the Advanced Warfare campaign just by looking at Kevin Spacey.
Oh my god!
I was blown away, but yeah.
Oh my god! Don't get me started on Kevin Spacey. Oh my god!
But it is stuff like that, and I think campaign is important. You know, multiplayer is sort of the focus about Call of Duty. It always has been, and it always will be. But campaign is also necessary. I mean, if Call of Duty just went multiplayer only, it'd be alright, but I think campaign is a massive focus, and Treyarch's campaign to me are absolutely fantastic. They are sort of like stealth orientated. They really are gritty storylines, and I think with the next one, if anything to go by with the trailer, is going to be another really good campaign, and some recent details are saying that it's going to be added with co-op, 4-player co-op. Now, what do we think about the return of co-op to Call of Duty?
Oh my god, co-op campaign? Are you joking? That would be amazing.
4 players.
Yeah, that would be awesome to see that come in.
Oh my god, could you imagine the YouTube videos you could make off of that? Like, just having your own narrative to the story.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, my bad.
And apparently it's going to be drop in, drop out. So say if, you know, if one person leaves, the entire thing doesn't quit. It, you know, it stays on, and one person could join wherever you are. So that sounds really good, and you could go solo if you wanted as well. And I think this choice with co-op, you know, I think how are they going to build a story with co-op players? It's going to be quite interesting to find out, whether it be like cutscenes or blended cinematics. We don't know, but this is the best decision they could really do, is go back to co-op. It's been a long time.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, it has.
Oh my god. My thing is, you know, there's a lot of achievement hunters out there. My friend Aaron Skinner, he is a huge achievement hunter. And my question is, if they're going to have this co-op mode, are they going to have like separate achievements for, you know, finishing it with Jason, or finishing it with Smith, or finishing it with Bill? That would be so cool to have to replay it all just to get those achievements. For him, that's cool. He loves stuff like that.
Yeah, and how they could do it differently each time.
But if they can do it like that, they need to vary the story based on each character that you play with to give it a different tale spin.
I agree. I agree. Now, here's a question for you guys. Okay, we're talking about co-op, and we're talking about, you know, how it changes, the story changes, and you can drop in, drop out. But what about the people who are offline and just playing solo? How is that going to affect them?
That is a good question. Anything to with the trailer as well. If you look closely, there were about 3 characters that stood out to mind. There was that female one where you can see there was a guy and one other guy, and I think they're going to be different characters. It's not as if you could. I don't think they'd be customizable, but I think each character will have something to do with the campaign. But I really don't know how they can really do it solo. Or if it's going to be the same experience.
Yeah, that could be true. Like, whenever you go in there after you beat the campaign, you just walk in there and it shows all 4 characters instead of just your 1 character, like they've been with you the whole time, or you know, they're being controlled by AI or something like that. That'd be pretty interesting too.
We're talking of AI. Apparently, it was about what 20 different types. So you've got your robots, you've got other robots, about 20 different types. You've got human fighting human versus human, human versus robot, and so on. And this will be quite intriguing. Apparently, that the more players you have, whether it be 4-player co-op, the harder and more AI there will be. And they react to you as well.
Really?
Yeah, apparently they have advanced reaction. This is going to really change up the AI, because in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare they sort of reacted, but I really want to see proper reaction, like if you're going around a certain route, how they flank, how they go through, how they hide through cover, how they use their weapons as well.
Dude, that's always been a complaint of mine about AIs and stuff like that. Like they just didn't seem realistic, you know. They would just all come around that corner and, you know, fight to fight. Yeah. But I want yeah, like you say, I want to see them react, you know, like, oh, they've got this corner covered, let's flank around and get them. That would be interesting.
Yeah. There was none of that really in Advanced Warfare. I don't know if they even threw any grenades back at you. Like, you had this amazing arsenal full of weapons, and so they did as well, but they never used it. It was that also Advanced Warfare was quite scripted. Like, you were driven with a one path. I mean, sure, there was maybe another path, but apparently in Treyarch there's going to be multiple different ways you can do it. Otherwise, it will be pretty much the same. So they're going to have to change the layout if they're going to suit with the co-op.
Agreed.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that too.
I was about to say, what's your thoughts? You've been kind of quiet over there for a little bit.
I'm just sitting there listening to it. I mean, what y'all say makes a lot of sense, you know. I mean, y'all basically taking a lot of the words out of my mouth, so there's really nothing for me to say about it. Like, I mean, you know, I'm just looking forward to it, for real. I can't wait. I already got mine pre-ordered.
Heck yeah, I'm $30 away before I can pre-order mine, but I'm gonna be there.
Oh yeah, I pre-ordered mine right off the bat. I've already entered the code for the beta and everything. I can't wait.
Heck yeah, man.
Let's talk about the beta. What time do you think we'll get it?
I had an early prediction, and apparently I'm pretty much wrong, but I predicted that it would be in October sometime. But there's been rumors and talk of it being in August.
Yeah.
So
that would be a nice birthday present.
Oh yeah, that would be an awesome birthday present, because mine's in October.
Mine's in August.
So either way, it's a win-win situation. One of us is getting it on our birthday.
No doubt.
But yeah, that's super exciting, and I'm actually glad they're doing a beta for it, just to get the hype up. I don't know if they're gonna be doing it just the campaign or just the multiplayer. I hope they do the multiplayer, just because I'm excited about multiplayer.
Yeah, I want to see what multiplayer is gonna bring to the table. That's definitely gonna be interesting.
I'm thinking why they're doing a beta, and the only reason, because they've got a really solid foundation. I mean, through all the Call of Duty games, taking that on board with network and coding with the next generation consoles. I really don't understand why they had a beta, and I think the reasons for having a beta is also to test out, like I said, the special classes and the movement system. I think those are the two main factors that people, the Treyarch, are concerned about, and how the people are going to react to them. So maybe have a beta so people can test out the movements and test out these new special characters and see if they can really make a difference to the gameplay.
I agree with that. Holy crap, yeah. That's definitely correct.
Yeah, that's definitely on point for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's everybody's concern, not just Treyarch's, not just Activision. It's everybody's, because man, Call of Duty has had the same mechanics, the same idea forever. I've been a fan. I've been playing Call of Duty before it became popular, and been smacking kids ever since. And whenever they brought the idea of advanced warfare in, it was so scary. It was scary to me, because it's like, oh, you're breaking everything I've learned.
It's like, yeah, I have to learn all of this again. I don't want to learn again.
Exactly. I'm becoming an older guy, you know? I like things to be the same over and over and over.
Yeah. People will never remember Black Ops. Like, people won't even know what Modern Warfare is. They'll just be, oh.
What's that?
I can imagine it right now.
What's that series? You know, that thing where people were on the ground? What's that?
Yeah, I can imagine it now. Call of Duty 32.
Yeah,
Playing it in us.
Yeah, our kids are going to be sitting there playing it, and they're going to be doing all kinds of weird phasing through the wall stuff, and
Oh, I can imagine it now.
But alright guys, that's all the time we have. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. Guys,